little brother George. This is Mommy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig. The Tooth Fairy. Peppa and George are having their favorite food, spaghetti. What a lot of noise. Finish! And now we have a bit of quiet. Oh, what is that? It's a tooth. Where did that come from? Peppa, you should look in the mirror. Oh, this is my tooth. It's fallen out. Don't worry, Peppa. It's just a milk tooth. They meant to be fall out. Will I grow a new one? Yes, you will. It also means the Tooth Fairy will pay you a visit. Tooth Fairy? Yes! The Tooth Fairy. If you put the tooth under your pillow at night, the Tooth Fairy will come. The Tooth Fairy will take the tooth, and in its place he will leave a shiny coin. When I grow up, I want to be a Tooth Fairy. Oh, and what would you like to be when you grow up, George? Dinosaur. Ho, ho, ho. A dinosaur? Quick, George, it's bedtime. We don't want to miss the Tooth Fairy. Before going to bed, Peppa and George brush their teeth. Peppa, what are you doing? I'm brushing my tooth. So it's nice and clean for the Tooth Fairy. Ho, ho, ho. Peppa cannot wait to get in bed. Peppa is putting her tooth under the pillow for the Tooth Fairy. Good night, Peppa and George. Good night, Mommy. Good night, Daddy. Good night, my little piggies. George, I'm not going to sleep. Let's both stay awake all night and see the Tooth Fairy. This Tooth Fairy is very late. Oh, the Tooth Fairy is taking a long time to arrive. Where's the Tooth Fairy? What is that noise? It is a Tooth Fairy. George, can you hear something? Oh, George. Oh, the noise was George. He was so tired he has fallen asleep. George is not very good at staying awake, but I am. I'm going to stay awake and see the Tooth Fairy. I'm not going to sleep. The Tooth Fairy has arrived, but Peppa is asleep. Hello, Peppa. Would you like this corn in return for your tooth? What a nice clean tooth. Thank you, Peppa. Good night. Peppa, George, wake up. It's morning. What? I wasn't asleep. Did the Tooth Fairy come? No. Let's take a look under your pillow. Look, Peppa, the Tooth Fairy has been, and she left you a coin. Hooray! You fell asleep, didn't you? Well, maybe I fell asleep just for a little bit. Next time I will stay awake, and I will see the Tooth Fairy.